will bring down KCR family rule. L. Ramana. The dictatorial attitude of the ruling party formed the base for the Grand Alliance. As the stage is set for the conduct of election to the Legislative Assembly slated for December 7, the Telugu Desam Party Telangana State Unit is confident of putting up an impressive performance and dethroning the government headed by caretaker Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who unleashed family rule in the newly formed state. TDP TS President L. Ramana is sure that the Common Minimum Program evolved by the Mahakutami, the Grand Alliance of the Congress, the TDP, the CPI and Prof. Kodandaram-led Telangana Jana Samiti, has gone well with people. He shared his views on the developments that led to the formation of the Mahakutami in an interview with The Hindu. Edited excerpts. What was the motivation behind contemplation of the Grand Alliance? The arrogant manner in which the ruling party had been attacking the opposition parties, indulging in a sort of surgical strikes against them. The TRS president made light of the TDP, CPI, and Professor Kodandaram, who led the political JAC, claiming that he cannot win even as Sarpanch while the Congress too had been targeted. How do you see the impact of the Grand Alliance faring in the forthcoming elections? Formation of the Mahakutami itself has been received with overwhelming response because all the alliance partners were active in the struggle for the separate statehood. The Grand Alliance is sure to bring down the government. What was the reason behind forging the Grand Alliance, which had the Congress as the big brother? The dictatorial attitude of the ruling party has formed the base for the Grand Alliance. As against his promise of respecting all the opposition parties, the Chief Minister had poached MLAs from other parties, posing threat to the survival of these parties. In addition, unilateral decisions like the untimely dissolution of the Legislative Assembly and others are posing threat to the democratic functioning of the institutions, prompting the opposition to join forces. How do you perceive there is strong opposition to the government when the ruling party claims that it had walked the extra mile to fulfill the aspirations of the people? Which aspirations? All the major assurances that were strong motivators for the separate statehood agitation have been set on the back burner. There was failure in developing irrigation infrastructure and providing drinking water to all households. Not to mention the unkept promises like 3-acre land to each Dalit family, KG to PG free education, enhancement of reservation to scheduled tribes and minorities, filling the vacant posts in the government departments. These are but few, and the government had ignored all sections. Mafias are having their say in the land, sand, and drugs while the government has promoted the pub culture. In all its more than 35 years journey, the TDP is known for allotting seats to the friendly allies. But the trend seems to have changed this time, with the party confining itself to seats allotted by the Congress. We have not entered the alliance in the lure of seats or power. The only target is realization of the aspirations of youth and other sections for which they participated in the separate statehood agitation and made several sacrifices. We are only keen on ensuring the implementation of the CMP evolved, keeping in mind the interests of all sections.